What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update as we're now seeing Alina Habba, Trump's wonderful lawyer, coming forth and exposing the corruption of Judge Juan Merchan over in that state of New York. That hush money trial that's been, chalked up to a bunch of nothing, a big old nothing burger, and maybe leading that judge getting kicked out of that seat, disbarred, and maybe even have to recuse himself from that case based off this next update we're getting from Alina Habba. I'm excited to get into the update, so I'm not going to do too much talking on the front end, guys. I'll give all my thoughts on the back end, guys. Definitely stick around to the end so I can get my thoughts on the back end. And also, YouTube, push this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But yeah, let's get straight to the clip. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button for me and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Trump attorney, Alina Habba, joins me now. All right, Lena, you've been there most of the time, right? In court?
Yes.
In this kangaroo court. No one knows what is happening inside.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little color about what it's really like?
So it is actually cold. I agree with the president on that. I didn't know how cold it would be. So, you walk in and it's really actually something surreal. You feel like you're in the Twilight Zone. Today, I walked in and the first person that caught my eye was everybody from Greg Kelly on the right to George Conway on the left, Kaylin Collins sitting there. And, I appreciate that they all want to act journalistic in those moments. I'm sitting there and I'm looking, but they're snarking and it's a very strange feeling.
So it's like a show trial.
It is.
For the media.
Right.
Except there's no law that's been broken. They haven't even named the crime.
It's unbelievable. And when anything salacious happens, all you hear is the clicking of, the keyboards. But when actual law and facts are discussed, it's silent.
That I expect that.
Yeah.
That sums it up perfectly. Everyone's looking at Donald Trump. Is he cursing? Is he sleeping? What else can you see when you're inside that room?
The ruin of our justice system, to be honest. You can see everything. I'm obviously sitting in the front row pew behind the team that's doing the case, and you can see everybody. There's a tech team. There's obviously all the people, the commentators that we see on TV sitting there all day watching. It's a very strange thing.
Does the judge seem like he's in control of the courtroom?
He is definitely commanding. You can tell that he is outspoken. You can tell that he has an opinion. In front of a jury, do I think it's appropriate? No. You have a jury. You have to be very careful of how much you interrupt, how much you condemn one side over the other. But I've seen this myself. They don't care. They care about swaying them, and that's one way to sway a jury. Just because you have a jury doesn't mean that the judge doesn't show control and push them towards the right direction.
And the jury's engaged. They're paying attention to the facts.
Sometimes. I think with the last testimony, I saw some giggles, obviously, and I don't want to speak too much about a jury sitting on a trial, but, maybe, I don't know. It fades in back and forth, and it's very difficult to read a jury.
And you don't even know who's testifying tomorrow.
No.
How do you, as a defense attorney, prepare to cross-examine a witness when you don't know who the witness the next day is going to be?
Well, I think that's by design. And they're masking it with the unconstitutional gag order. They're saying that this is to protect witnesses, but they have no problem when their witnesses speak on TV or their witnesses, as you showed, post. That's not a problem, but it's a problem for President Trump's legal team to even know and prepare for the next witness the next day. Imagine, so you have to prepare for every witness that they give you, a long list at the beginning of the prosecution's table. They give you a long list and you don't know who they're going to call, what they're going to ask about, and you have to be prepared every day for every single witness left on that list.
That's absolute insanity. Not even I could prepare that much. And I'm very well prepared.
Yeah.
As you are too. Alina, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, guys. There we have it. Alina Habba detailing exactly how this charade case is going, what it looks like inside of that courtroom, and giving us a bunch of information that we wouldn't get, because this thing isn't televised inside of the courtroom at least. And just letting us know the characteristic, this all, plays a factor on how this case will be decided. She's letting us know that this thing is, playing out in the judge's favor, stating that this judge is injecting his political nature, and his beliefs within the jury, by, interjecting and nonstop within the case, Alina Habba saying this is not how you want to, conduct yourself as a judge, especially if you want this case to be decided, and just to be served in the most impartial way. This whole thing is exactly what we thought it was. It should be heading towards a mistrial. We got this political judge, Juan Merchan, coming out, throwing that gag order on Donald Trump. He's got his witness, Michael Cohen, who has blasted Donald Trump day in and day out on TikTok, guys. Not to mention he's making bucks off of it. I mean, why hasn't there been a gag order on, Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's ex-attorney? It just doesn't make sense. This guy's, throwing out all these lies and he hasn't been gagged. And then Donald Trump is going out in front of the courtroom and just trying to lay out the basic facts of what's going on, what's happening inside the courtroom. Nothing that we didn't hear Alina Habba just say, it's the courtroom is cold. It's cold inside there. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm missing out on campaigning. I could be doing something way more productive with my time, but yet I'm stuck inside of these charade cases, inside this courtroom with these, crazy folks like Stormy Daniels, crazy testimony. Like Alina Habba said, this whole case has been optics. We can already tell this is an image. They're trying to make Donald Trump look like a criminal in front of the voters' eye. That's all this is. That's why they keep putting him on trial, case after case. They can't get to the point where they, have a solid case on trial, and that's why you keep seeing them being brought about hit after hit, and none of them are developing how they would like because these rogue justices don't know what they're doing. I mean, Donald Trump has a wonderful legal team that's able to combat these charade cases and political witch hunts that they're throwing at them time in and time out. These cases are doing exactly what Donald Trump wants them to do, though. This whole thing is a backfire on the left, on the Biden administration. He's thinking that this is, Biden versus Trump versus the state. It's not working. Donald Trump is coming out on top versus all of these entities, all these figures. These political witch hunts are doing nothing but bringing about, widespread coverage on Donald Trump. That's the only thing I'm seeing. I turn on any station, whether that be the right-wing media outlets or the left-wing liberal mainstream media outlets, guys. You're seeing Donald Trump headlining no matter where you go. You pull him up on the internet, you get on the news, you're just seeing Donald Trump everywhere you go. Social media platforms, they're covering Donald Trump. And this is exactly what he wants, whether that's good or bad. They like to say, all exposure is good exposure. And right now, Donald Trump and his team are eating it up. Not to mention, I think this is all free coverage too. He's not paying a dime for this. I mean, other than the fact this is court and legal fees, that's kind of steep. But you got to think how much he has to pay. Millions get forked out in order to get this type of coverage. But this guy, Donald Trump, is able to get it for free because they're bringing about these charade cases and political witch hunts. It's all, so coincidental and working in Donald Trump's favor. They keep trying to, stack the cards against him, but he keeps coming out on top. I don't know when they're going to learn that it just does not work. That's the Trump curse right there, if I've ever seen it before. Keep trying to do bad things to Donald Trump. He's never done anything to you. And it's all going to backfire, hit you right in the face, guys. 10 times harder. Definitely hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on what we just seen. Alina Habba detailing exactly how Judge Juan Merchan is acting inside that courtroom, his political nature, and how he's working on getting himself, tossed off this case and disbarred as a judge. Guys, definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this and where you think you guys are seeing this case heading. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible, guys. Share the truth. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. It doesn't cost one thing. Hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one.